Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tip Balls Podcast. I'm your host, Sam Randazzo. It is what today? Today's Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We are just 4 days, 4 whole days away from the culmination, the biggest moment, and the end of this NFL season.
We want to know if you care.
Yeah, do
Sound
you
off
care?
in the comments. Do you care at all?
Let us know if you give a shit.
I'm just sitting here trying to thrive on off-season news. Do you care about the game this weekend? The only thing I care about is I hate the city of Boston, so I would love for them to lose. But I don't think Seattle's that much greater either. So do you care? We want to hear from you. Do you care? Do you have questions about your team? What were you going to say?
I was going to say, because you said, I don't think Seattle,
Yeah, I don't love Seattle.
I think we're going to have, I don't love Seattle
Seattle's
either, but
full of libtards.
I think this game is going to be a total belt to ass situation. We're going to talk about it more.
How disappointed? You're telling me I'm not seeing you until next week?
Am I wrong?
How disappointed are you going to be if it's not?
Talking about politics.
Well, we will talk about it.
All right.
We will talk about
All right, why
it.
not?
To my right, my lovely co-host, who is as happy as ever to be here, in a fantastic mood, just absolutely straight chilling. It is the one and only. He's Uncle Sam.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm great. How
Did
are you?
Did you stop pissing out your ass yet?
Yeah.
So
I'm good.
we're beyond
I
that now.
was sick for a few days. I was down for the count.
There you go. But now you're back and better than ever.
Down
right?
for the count.
Back and better than ever.
That's what happens.
If you guys may have noticed, if you're watching us on YouTube, I don't know about TikTok, but if you're watching us on YouTube, Bruce found a way to get us to be in 4K, and it is
I don't know if it's 4K.
it's
We're in
pretty
4K?
it's got to be 4K
We're
because
live
I can see
probably
the,
just HD.
I can see the individual hairs on Uncle Sam's cheek that he missed on screen right now. So there we go. We're in high definition. To my left, it's our very own Mr. Zolo, Mike Palazzolo.
What up, Doe?
And behind,
No double fist.
oh, here it
We
is.
got
There it
to
is.
get a drop of the
There it
Blade
is.
Icewood boss up and get
You got to
this
put
one.
one hand on the right, one hand on the left, and shake each one
Can we get a drop?
There we go.
furiously.
There we go.
I got a drop for you.
We're ready.
There it is. There
I
it
don't know
is.
why it's so delayed.
Behind the computer, absolutely just.
God, this kid is so.
Have you ever seen a turkey sandwich with a lot of mayo on it?
That's Bruce.
That's Bruce.
That's Bruce in the summertime.
Coated in goo.
Add a little paprika for when he gets sunburned.
Just absolutely gobbling goo. Just grotesquely
What's the shirt
It's
say?
ridiculous.
What does that
covered
shirt
in
say?
goo.
Bikini Bottom.
Bikini bottoms?
It's Bikini Bottom.
From SpongeBob, bro.
What does it say?
SpongeBob lives in
I
Bikini
don't
Bottom.
know, dude. I don't watch
SpongeBob-
fucking SpongeBob.
What do you mean?
What?
Yeah, SpongeBob's one of the guys.
Watch SpongeBob. I got a tip ball shirt on.
It's Bruce, the tugboat Venditti.
Hello.
Bruce, how are you?
Hey, go back to that again there.
That was a quick one.
Look how far down that nose hangs below the mustache.
Look at that. Look at the dirt. Look at the lip dirt he has
The lip
going
dirt?
on right now. Look at that.
Like he was eating
The shirt he
ass.
was talking about.
Don Corleone just came into the chat and said he just farted. Do we know who that is?
God, I mean,
And then shout out to the
It's
Hemkers,
better out than
Don
Hemker
Corleone?
Giordano clan. Shout out to Anna Hemker.
better out than in, man.
Fucking
Which
Don
Giordanos did you
Corleone.
go to school
Don
with?
Corleone and TikTok.
I didn't go to school.
At St. Joan? You don't go to St. Joan?
Well, me and Michael went to preschool together.
That's it?
Preschool and kindergarten, I think. But we remained friends after that. Yeah.
So who was whose age? Who was Christopher's age? Anna would have been, what year did Christopher graduate?
2014.
Okay, Anna and Christopher would have been a year apart.
Oh, I think it's Christopher was 15 because I
And
was
then
13.
Joey and Christopher were the same age.
Christopher's 2 years behind me, hon. I was 13, so Christopher would have been 15.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
Technically, yeah.
You know Bruce can't do math.
Yeah, I know. But you want to know what?
Counting the I was counting the football season, the 14-15 season. He graduated in 15.
Yes, landmark with Chargers football.
We're ready.
Yeah, De La Salle State Championship.
De La Salle.
Oh, DSL.
Broomgate.
That's right. Yes, that was the
Broomgate
first
State
one.
Championship.
No, Broomgate was later.
Was Broom?
I
was
know
Broomgate while
someone-
Christopher was there?
No.
No, it was later.
Broomgate was after
later.
Christopher
It was like
was there?
2019.
2 years after I was.
That's
graduated.
that's when fucking Bruce was there.
Yeah,
Broom-
No, it was like 2
he was
years
getting
after.
sodomized.
Bruce
with
Bruce had been expelled at that point and already
that's
attending
right.
Grosse Pointe North.
That's right.
so.
He can't
Never
talk
ex- I was
about it.
Never expelled.
Would you voluntarily leave?
Yes, I did.
Some of us voluntarily
I
left.
thought they kicked you out for embezzlement.
No, just, embezzlement.
Isn't that what they called it?
Well, when you have 42 unexcused absences in 1 year, that's what happens. You get bruised.
That's what happens when you smoke weed.
That's what happens. You get some bruise.
You can't get out of fucking
I
bed
was
to go to
embezzling
school.
all my
What's your?
homework.
I got a lot of St. Joan of Arc Chargers in both chats right now. What's your fondest St. Joan memory?
You can put the camera on you while you talk. That would be nice,
Yeah,
so people
that
know
would be
who's
nice.
talking.
I don't
Actually,
have a fond.
see how
gun
fucking
memory.
retarded
Probably
you are.
anything-
Are there any
anything
beanies
on the
here? I'm the
football
only one not wearing a beanie. Is there
Honestly,
any beanies
hey
here?
Bruce, is there any beanies hiding over there?
No.
Go find me a
We
beanie.
need to
No
get a
beanie.
Zolo.
We're all
beanie.
out of beanies. I told you to order more.
Not that I have any hair left.
We'll order some. Okay, the other thing that Bruce has done this week, there is something different in this office.
Red lights.
Well, yes, but besides the red lights,
With the fucking dope light.
if you
Grow
look,
light.
if
How
you
did we get
specifically look
restricted?
behind me, somebody's been removed from the wall.
Flagged for hate speech.
Who's got
Okay.
We've
Where
been-
did we commit hate speech?
We've been flagged for hate speech already.
I think it's somewhere on that side of the
I'm
room.
more than likely to
Somewhere on that
What did I
side of the
do?
room.
There, if you look,
What?
Philadelphia Eagle Jalen Hurts has been removed
Why?
from the wall for being mediocre.
He's been
Why?
retired.
Remove Brady from the wall. He's mediocre.
Oh yeah.
Did you see his little schoolgirl posts on Sunday? Is this what
That-
you do on Sunday?
I was.
Why
That
don't
was
you
questionable.
Who's he
Earl
trying to
down
thirst
and put
trap?
Myles Garrett.
Who's he
Well,
trying to get to DM him?
how
He
would
thinks
Myles
Alex Earl's
Garrett
going to
gonna
look
fit
up and
in
say,
there?
I should check in.
I
You
see.
never know.
I see.
You never know.
Could you come up with something better? Burns.
Hey, Todd Gurley's a legend. You want to know? I saw that thing the other day online, and they were talking about how Todd Gurley's younger than Derrick Henry,
Oh, he is.
and he's already out of the league,
Correct.
gone. R.I.P. Todd Gurley.
Hey, guess what? That's going to be Kirby Joseph, too. He has that same injury.
Anyways, obviously it's Super Bowl week. Don Corleone in the chat says that the Seahawks are winning the Super Bowl. Don, I agree with you, but we're going to go a little deeper into
Gee, that's
why.
a real stretch of a pick.
Well, why? I mean,
Sorry?
I guess there's a couple different ways you can look at this game, right? And I want to look at it from every point of view. But the biggest thing I've noticed, and I think this goes back to what we were talking about earlier, I'm not excited for this
Is
game.
the money line starting to shrink yet?
It's 4.5.
It's 4.5 right now?
Seattle's 4.5.
Listen to
It
me.
went down a
Hey,
point.
Vegas knows something that nobody else knows.
Are you excited for the game?
For what game?
The Super Bowl.
No, nobody wants to watch it.
The game is going to be close and bad.
You really think so?
I think so.
Yeah, it's when especially like when someone on paper is like, "Oh, this team's going to blow out this team." It never happens. It never happens.
Here's the really messed up part of it. If this game starts early, let's say for shits and giggles that they get to Darnold early and put him out, then what happens? Then you're in trouble. Then all bets are off.
Drew Lock.
Sorry?
Drew Lock.
All bets are off.
Listen, I don't. But the thing is like we're talking about. And this is usually where you call me out. Is you're talking in hypotheticals. Who has gotten to Sam Darnold so far this year?
None. Their offensive line has played really well.
Right.
Really well. I mean, not really. Listen, they had their lapses where they were in trouble there at the end of the season. They kind of fucking slid in at the end there. I mean, they got hot when it counted in the divisional rounds. But, I mean, as far as like at the end of the year, they weren't world beaters at the end of the year.
Neither was New England. New England hasn't
New
been a
England
world
was
beater yet.
consistent the whole time, though. They were consistent the whole
Hard pill for
time.
me to swallow.
They were consistent the whole time. You can talk all the shit you want. You know I'm right. They were consistent. They were winning ball games, dude. And they were beating good teams. Yeah, it wasn't. They weren't blowing anybody out. But
What
they were
good team
beating
did
good
they beat?
teams. Houston.
That's the hill that
Say
all
what you want to
Patriots
say.
fans are going to die.
They
on.
beat up Houston.
the
dude.
5 interception game. From
They
CJ
beat up
Stroud.
Buffalo.
That's the
They
one.
beat up Buffalo in Buffalo.
Everybody in this room besides me says Buffalo's dog shit.
I'm sorry.
Everybody in this room besides
They beat
me
Buffalo at
says
Buffalo.
Buffalo
That was
is
your
dog shit.
Super Bowl fucking.
That was my
contender.
Super Bowl pick.
Yeah.
Nobody else thought they'd do anything.
Yeah.
I
Guess what? None of our picks are in the Super Bowl right now. None of them.
What?
I don't think any of us picked the.
None of
the
us. I
fucking
don't think any of us.
Seahawks
hopped on the
or-
He
train.
did.
I picked. Hold on.
hopped on the train.
I picked Seahawks recently, but no, I said Rams. I was
You
close.
said Rams.
I said NFC West would win the Super Bowl in the summer, and we're on the brink of
Okay.
NFC West winning the Super Bowl.
Huh?
I don't know if you count that. But
Are you outside of the actual game? Are like why?
You picked Baltimore.
no, I picked the Rams to win the Super
No,
Bowl.
but you picked Baltimore to be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I picked the Rams
Original.
over Baltimore in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
I picked Buffalo and the Lions. So that was just Who did you have? I think you had actually.
Philly.
Hold on.
You
I
Philly,
had the
Kansas
Eagles.
City.
You had
Oh, I had-
Philly and Kansas City.
I
Yes,
had
you did.
Philly repeat.
Yes, you did. You had them playing Kansas City, who won 6 games. Yep. Anyways, why is there no excitement for this game?
It's the teams. There's a major lack of star power. I feel like major lack of star power. It's still the Super Bowl, right? If I get a great game out of this, it's like watching any playoff game over the last couple weeks, right? But we're so, I don't want to say devastated, but over the teams that could have been. For me, just personally as a Lions fan, the amount of deflation that this season caused. Of course, I watched every playoff game, right? But I didn't watch it with as much interest. I didn't watch it with as much intrigue.
Right.
And I'm just, I don't want to say I'm footballed out because I'm still sitting here watching all the games, but there's nothing exciting about this. Like, there's no, what's a storyline that you can think of? What is there?
Vrabel
There are
being
some.
the first coach to ever win a Super Bowl and coach a Super Bowl for the same team.
You got to give me something better than that.
That's it. That's really the storyline. I mean, I guess you could say
Darnold,
Sam Darnold being a Cinderella story of sorts.
kind of. Mike McDonald getting there in his second year, kind
I
of.
think that he's done a great job.
Yeah, of
I don't
course.
think anybody expected him to be there.
So is Vrabel, and I agree with you, but also like,
Vrabel too.
care. I've
Who
seen
expected
Seattle.
New England to be there? Nobody. Nobody.
No, nobody. But that's not, but what's the storyline? Like, who's getting a ring that
That's your
finally deserves
storyline,
one
man.
after so many years?
That's your storyline. It's a
Who?
Cinderella
Quandre
season
Diggs
for both of them.
Quandre Diggs telling the Lions he doesn't want to join the team. He'd rather stay on Seattle's practice squad. Like, where is the
would too.
story? Where is the story here? There is no story. I don't know what's.
That's what sucks about it. It's just not.
Anybody watch this debacle Pro Bowl bullshit?
I did not.
There was a Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl was
You
on.
watched the Pro Bowl?
No, I didn't watch Pro Bowl.
I saw that.
I've
there's a
seen
tush
clips of
push.
it on my phone.
Jalen Hurts-
Restart the
it-
TikTok.
it was-
see if that helps. If restarting it helps.
I seen clips of it on social media about them playing. I don't even know what you want to call it, dude. But they had offensive linemen catching passes for touchdown. I just
It was a big
ridiculous.
fucking bullshit show.
You want to know what I did see this week? And it actually, I was like, why? Why would we not do this? And why would it not get publicized the way that it should? Like, I watched there was old clips of Brady doing the skills challenge back in the day.
Quarterback challenge.
Yeah.
How
that
come
was
they?
fucking
How
awesome.
come they don't do that anymore?
Like, that's awesome.
that was
should
one
be
of
the
my
lead up
favorite
the
things to
game.
watch. Was quarterback challenge.
They might have, but nobody watched it.
Right, nobody would know. Because
Nobody would
No, I mean that was my
But the
favorite
fact-
thing to watch, dude.
the fact that there's no game, no
Didn't
Pro
Jared
Bowl.
Goff do one last year? Some type of quarterback?
He played
challenge?
yesterday. He played in the game yesterday.
Yeah, but
A lot of the Lions were. I know he was
dude,
there.
dude, that is so beat, dude.
There's also another element.
I just can't watch it.
I saw a great tweet.
Unwatchable.
I saw a really good, just a couple notes on the Pro Bowl. I saw a really good tweet from, I can't remember who, it might have been Peter King, the former Sports Illustrated guy who did the Monday Morning Quarterback. He goes, the player, like, we had, who got selected? Justin Fields got asked to go. They asked Shador Sanders.
Yeah.
Number one, the best players aren't there. Like we could say that the best players are not there. Number two, they never found a format that made sense after they took the hitting out of the game. Number three, the players are no longer intrigued about going. When they took it from Hawaii, they go, this is what Peter King said. He goes, the Pro Bowl was a spectacle. It was the players' own. The Pro Bowl was where the players would go to get away from everything else because it was in Hawaii, so it meant less of a media presence. It was a destination. It was fun. It was
They took
tropical.
their families. They
Yeah.
got to spend a weekend there.
And he goes,
a week
on,
there.
on top of that,
Yeah.
like now everyone is so accessible. Like you don't have a choice but to talk to the media. And he said Peyton Manning would go like in the Pro Bowl. We're still on YouTube.
What?
yeah, we're good.
He goes, Peyton Manning used to hold court at the pool and would give advice to young guys, and people would go to the veterans at the Pro Bowl and talk to them. Now they're reluctant to speak because there's so many people around and it's so accessible and there's fans everywhere. So it's not a Pro Bowl anymore. Like, it's not an All-Star game.
Listen, it was for them players. They were getting paid to do it. They were getting paid well. Maybe not a lot back then, but they were getting paid to go. They got to take their
was supposed to be
families,
an honor.
and they would spend a week in Honolulu, where it's absolutely gorgeous, and they got to spend that time with their families and everything. You know what? The game wasn't crazy. They weren't trying to kill each other, but there were some guys out there who took that shit pretty seriously, and being one of the best to be there. And
R.I.P. Sean Taylor.
I missed that. I missed
mean,
that part of it.
We got
I
to
used
get
to
some
watch
Sean
the
Taylor
Pro Bowl.
memorabilia for this wall back here.
Yeah, we should, shouldn't we? Listen, it's if you look at the roster, that's where it loses a lot of its
Why do you think it's lost it?
because nobody
Because
wants to
they're
go.
not going to Honolulu with their families. That's why.
Well, I was in San Francisco, which I mean is probably
Well,
easier for a lot of these guys.
You know, San Francisco's a shithole.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
Why go to Where would you rather go, San
Super
Francisco
Bowl's
or
in
Honolulu?
But a lot of these guys probably spend most of the off season somewhere in Southern California, so it's easy. It's accessible to them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's
Listen, they're being
Honolulu
paid to do
or
it.
Orlando.
It's an honor
or,
to go. You didn't see guys skipping the Pro Bowl back in the day.
No, but
They never
it used
skipped
to
it.
matter. It used to matter, and it was also after the Super Bowl, right? Like the only people,
Correct. The
the
week
only
after the
people that weren't at the Pro Bowl were the guys that played in the Super Bowl. That's it, unless you were injured. That's it, because the Pro Bowl was the players' convention, and it is not
Right.
that anymore. Now it's
gone.
If you have the Pro Bowl the week of the Super Bowl and in the same place of the Super Bowl, this is your yield. You're going to get all
what
of
was
the
their
people.
excuse of making it not in Honolulu anymore? What was the excuse?
Well, Pro Player Stadium or Aloha Stadium has been under construction for years, and they wanted to get more eyes on the Pro Bowl. Like, no, I mean, people remember they would run all the stuff in the middle of the night on ESPN when the Pro
Yeah.
Bowl would happen in Honolulu. It's the same thing. I just don't think. Just in general, All-Star games they're a cool concept. You're an All-Star. You're having a good half of a season. In the NFL's case, a good full season. But no one watches any of them. No one The Pistons have 2 All-Stars and a coach. Cade Cunningham is a starter.
It's basketball.
I'm not intrigued.
the only
I'm not intrigued by it.
The only intriguing all-star-esque thing there is the home run derby. And
The dunk
they
contest.
do and the dunk contest.
The dunk contest, and that's gone. The
None-
home
none
run
of that-
derby
none of
sucks
that.
now. The dunk,
format
like,
sucks, yeah.
I know what you're saying
all
on the
garbage.
quarterback skills competition, but like, I don't want to watch Justin Fields do that.
Yeah.
I do.
I don't.
I want to
be
watch him
horrible.
try to hit
I
the
don't.
targets. I want to watch him try to hit those targets.
Mahomes is a
He'd be
torn
missing by a
ACL.
mile.
Mahomes is a torn ACL. No one gives a shit about what's going on with Jalen Hurts. Like, who are you excited to see in that?
Listen,
Old ass Stafford.
You
Like,
take whoever made the playoffs. You take them quarterbacks for those teams and let them fucking go play quarterback challenge.
Can I tell you something that's dawning on me right now as we're sitting here? It's actually, and I want to know you guys excuse me, that's poor English. I want to know your opinions on it, both of you. Bruce, I want you to chime in as well.
You okay?
Are we back on the TikTok, by the way?
Yes.
We are.
Does the NFL have a star problem currently?
Yeah.
Do they have a problem with number 1 stars, number 2 marketing their stars?
Yes, marketing the stars. Yeah, because
Listen, when you're trying to shovel Shador Sanders down people's throats,
well, Shador's going
it's
to
a
be a star.
fucking
in this
issue.
league.
He's
He's going
not
to be a
gonna
star in this league. Yes, he will.
you need to stop already, dude.
Telling you, Shador will be a
You need
star
to
in this league.
stop. He's
Okay.
long from being a star.
Besides that, I think that the issue is it's really hard for the teams now that have the big stars, and I think we're seeing a perfect example of this. If you don't have a quarterback on a rookie contract, or you don't have Patrick Mahomes, it's really hard for you to win the Super Bowl. Like, because you don't have any, the quarterbacks are consuming so much of the cap that you don't have the money to go out and get to build a team around the stars. So these NFL teams are choosing, do you have star power or do you have a complete team?
Name any team, both of you. Pick different teams.
What?
Name a team. Just name a team.
What?
Any
Star
team.
power?
No, just name any team. Name
team?
any team. One of
Colts.
32. Colts are. I mean, they took on what's his face. They took on
Daniel Jones.
Sauce Gardner, who's got a massive contract, And then they also doled out a massive contract at some point to who's the one guy on the D line
Oh,
or the linebacker? Who's the linebacker? Colts linebacker.
Zaire Franklin.
Zaire Franklin.
Either way, it's like that is part of the problem is the way the money is being doled out. And what you said is this is something that every team is doing.
They're trying
now,
to push
right?
for an 18th game.
It's not going to
The
happen. I heard
ownership
that.
is trying to push for an 18th
I heard that.
game.
The players aren't going to let that happen.
They're not going to let that happen. Here's what they should do. If the players were smart, you tell them add 10 more spots to the roster, and we'll do an 18th game.
We'll get rid of the preseason. We'll do an 18th game too.
No, don't get rid of the preseason. That's part
Hold on.
of the problem.
But remember Joe Burrow a year ago said, here's how we solve this. They want to go to 18 games. They want to do all this. Here's what we do. We eliminate the preseason. We go to an 18-game schedule. In the middle of the season, everyone takes a bye, every team, and then other teams have you have your you get 2 byes essentially.
Okay.
In the middle you have it, and that's when you have the Pro Bowl. That's when you have the Pro Bowls in the middle of the year when there's still football interest and your guys are still getting rewarded.
Yeah, then you put your guy in the Pro Bowl thing, and he's playing fucking flag football and tears his Achilles, and then
You said something that I think is relevant to this conversation, and it's also just the way the league's going right now. Like, yeah, that is the norm now. Is you need a rookie quarterback. That's also the reason why people make fun of last year Caleb Williams, this year JJ McCarthy and Cam Ward and whoever else. It's also why those guys get made fun of, is because there's so much pressure on rookie quarterbacks to perform now. Because if you have that diamond in the rough rookie quarterback that works out, you can build your team and start spending elsewhere while you got the rookie quarterback on the rookie deal for 4 or 5 years, and then you go from there. So the way the salary cap is shaped up, it's almost as if we need we need to take quarterbacks out of the salary cap. Maybe that'll solve that issue,
Because,
right?
like, if you look at Dallas, right? Dallas is, I think we all agree, Dallas, on at least the defensive side of the ball, is one of the most talent-depleted teams in the league right now.
They're paying Dak Prescott $60 million.
Next year's cap number for Dak Prescott is $74.1 million.
Yep.
CeeDee Lamb is $38.5 million.
Yep.
And then behind him, it's Tyler Smith at $28 million and Quinnen Williams at $22. So you've eaten up over $150 million in cap between 4 guys. So what do you do in terms of going to get talent? You don't have that option.
Real quick, Brad says the Pro Bowl has never felt the same since they turned it to flag football. 100%. It hasn't felt the same since they had to take hitting out because Sean Taylor absolutely who's the punter that he wrecked?
I can't remember, but I remember him crunching him, dude, when he tried to run the ball.
He also said
he's exactly right. That is the problem.
No one wants to watch a football game that isn't a football game
or a flag game. Nobody wants to watch that shit, dude. You could do that yourself in the fucking street. Nobody wants to watch that shit, dude.
He also said, or get rid of the artificial fields for 18 games. That's a story for another time. That's a tough thing to do without spending billions of dollars, but they should get rid of the artificial fields.
Where, in Hawaii?
No, the artificial turfs. People are thinking that's the reason why we have so many injuries. And then our boy Anthony showed up in the chat. Shout out Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
I don't think that's wrong. I've been saying it for years that the turf is the reason why you've got so many leg injuries.
You're going to see part of the deal with the World Cup this summer is the teams or the host stadiums. Most of them were already natural grass, but the ones that aren't, like Dallas has had to, as soon as their season ended, they're completely flipping AT&T Stadium right now. They had to take the suites out of the bottom. They had to raise the playing surface, and they've installed these lights so they can grow grass in AT&T Stadium that's growing right now. There you go. They can do it.
They need to open the roof.
If they can do it, it's not enough. It needs full light all the time. If they can do that there's no reason that shouldn't happen at any NFL stadium. That's a story. That's a conversation and a story for another time. But
I wish they would have put a retractable ceiling on Ford Field.
Yeah.
Why?
That was. Are you talking about the Dan Gilbert thing? That was never going to happen.
Need
but
to see the elements, dude. Elements are part of football. If you don't have elements, you don't have football.
This hill again now today.
What?
Back,
We're
baby.
Die on this hill again now today. The elements.
Die on the sword, bud.
Nothing like that 10-7 game that we had to see.
I
The
thought it
10-7
was
game that sent the Patriots.
Thought it was great.
I think before we do anything today, what are the honors? Honors are tomorrow night.
That's just as bad. Watching that is like watching the Grammys.
Well, okay, yeah. The NFL honors are tomorrow night. The finalists have been announced.
It's awful.
And I think we should make our picks, and then we'll talk a little bit about the game and end.
Okay.
MVP. Anybody have any early ones before I go over?
I think it should be Stafford. I think it might end up being Drake May, but I think it should be Stafford.
MVP.
All right, here are the options.
Stafford.
These are the
Okay.
finalists. Matthew Stafford, Christian McCaffrey, Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, and Josh Allen.
Josh.
You're gonna hate my pick,
Go ahead.
McCaffrey. I
You
thought what
always
he
do
did-
that. Just to be
I thought what he
different.
did
Pick a
this year
running
in San Francisco was pretty amazing.
back. It's got to be a 2-horse race, right? It's Stafford and Drake May. I mean, realistically,
Trevor Lawrence kind of interests me.
it
Did
wasn't
he
good.
do more than people were not thinking of? They just had a big second half of the year.
Who? Lawrence had a big second half of the year.
The Jags.
Yeah.
I think it's Drake May. In my heart of hearts, I think it's Drake May.
You just told me you
Probably
you
going.
fucking
Patriots are dog
Playing
shit, but
in
I think
the
Drake May will win the MVP. Or Stafford. It's one of those two. Defensive player of the year.
you got to give it to Stafford. Oh,
That's the player
Miles
of the year. It's
Garrett.
got to be
dude.
Miles Garrett. He broke the sack record.
Anybody who
what are the
doesn't
options?
say Miles Garrett's an idiot.
Micah Parsons.
No.
Anybody who doesn't
Aiden
say Miles
Hutchinson?
Garrett's
No.
an idiot. Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
He's on that list?
It's on the final.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nick Benito?
No.
Great player, but he shouldn't be on there. Will Anderson and Miles Garrett.
Will Anderson
Will
did
Anderson
have
deserves
I
to
would
be
put him
on there.
second.
I don't know. Aiden Hutchinson?
he had a big
What the fuck
he
did
had a
he
big
do?
year. He had a lot of sacks. this
Excuse
year.
me?
He had a
How
big
many
year.
sacks did he have?
I think he ended up with like 13 or 14, right?
Whoa.
Doesn't matter.
Not 13.
It doesn't even matter.
How many Garrett have?
Garrett
23 and a half. What was the record?
23 and a
24
half? 22 and a half?
Aiden
23?
Hutchinson had 14 and a half.
14 and a half.
Whoa. You're kidding me. When?
Whatever, dude.
An
When? I
interception
don't
of-
remember seeing any of those.
An interception,
seen
a
about
forced
5.
fumble.
Whatever. Offensive
There's
player.
no scenario where Miles Garrett doesn't win that award.
I agree.
Next.
Offensive player of the year. Drake May, Christian McCaffrey, Puka Nacua, Bijan, and JSN.
My personal
Jigba.
choice.
Got to give to Njigba.
Yeah, that's my personal
The guy
choice.
fucking dominated the season and the playoffs.
You can make a case for McCaffrey. If I had a vote, if I had a dog in the fight, it would be Jackson Smith and Jigba.
What do you think,
Gotta
McCaffrey or
be
JSN?
Njigba. And Njigba was a monster
It's
all year.
Njigba, not Njigma.
Ever. He was a monster
Say
all
JSN.
year.
There you go.
Okay. I agree. JSN should win it. It could go to McCaffrey. I wouldn't be shocked either way. Offensive rookie of the year. Jackson Dart. Emeka Ibuka.
If he didn't fall.
He petered out the whole second half of the year.
Travion Henderson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tet McMillan.
he might deserve it.
And Tyler Shaw. Or how do you say it? Shaw?
Shock.
Shock. I think that's a Tet
Shock
McMillan
kid
one all day
was
long.
pretty impressive, but McMillan
McMillan was
with a quarterback that was
that can't see over the line. of
left for
scrimmage.
dead
Yeah.
the year before. Yeah,
It's a bona fide guy.
This is tough. None of those people
Blew it
put
up.
up a full year.
Yeah.
that's the
Except,
problem.
except for Jackson Dart has the largest body of work out of all of them.
Yeah,
Probably. I think it's Tet, dude.
I don't know. It
Jackson
wasn't
Dart
full
had
year.
a whole hell of a way to go.
Yeah.
Lost his fucking receiver, lost
his
his
head
running
coach.
back. He was in concussion protocol for 3 weeks. Lost his head coach. Yeah,
I'll say this much. The two names on that list that I think we're going to be talking about the most next year are Tet. I think Tet is going to have a
Yeah.
monster year
Oh,
next
yeah.
year.
I already know Uncle Sam's going to love this.
And Tyler Shaw.
yeah, I agree.
I think both of those guys. Like, I think the Saints are going to have a.
I don't
if they-
think anybody expected the Saints to go on that run at the end of the
not
year
at
that
all.
they did.
If the Saints have a good enough offseason, I don't even mean big. I mean a good enough offseason, they are going to be the favorite to win the division next year. Am I crazy there?
No.
No, I don't
you are.
think so.
Defensive Rookie of the Year. Xavier Watts. James Pierce Jr. Abdul Carter. Nick Immanwari. And Carson Schlesinger.
It could be
Emiwari.
Schlesinger. It could be Schlesinger. He had
Or I mean,
I'm looking at guys that had a start to finish year.
It's either Immanwari or
he was a monster.
It's one of those two.
I told you he was a monster, dude.
Pierce
He's a
was
tackling
great.
fucking machine.
Pierce was
He
great
really
at the
turned it up
beginning.
at the end of the year.
You talk about who?
Pierce.
Yeah, I thought Pierce was better. Remember,
Dude,
there was
there
a point
were-
where Atlanta's defense was like, okay, they're good.
There was a 5-game stretch. He had 9 sacks in 5 games.
Yeah. Abdul Carter didn't do shit. I don't know why he's on this list.
Yeah, I don't know why he's on
I don't know
that
why he
list
made it
either.
on
He
that
was
list.
absolutely
Everyone in the
Or-
chat agrees with you, Uncle Sam, on Emawari.
yes.
By the way,
I
the
like
chat's kind
him.
of popping off.
Aminwari is he's legit, dude.
He's Cam Chancellor.
He brings back the
Reincarnated.
Legion of Boom feel to Seattle.
Yes.
Yes, he does. I think either him or Schlesinger can't
What?
really go wrong. Comeback
What was
player
that?
of the year.
I'm talking to the chat, dude.
Comeback player of the year.
I know Hutchinson's on this list.
DeMar Hamlin.
How do you get
Again?
2 years in a row?
I'm
What
kidding.
the
I'm
fuck,
kidding.
dude?
I'm kidding.
Are you serious?
No, that one was a joke. I knew to get that out.
Fell right into that.
Yeah. Stephon Diggs.
Tell him to quit getting the vet.
Maybe,
Stephon Diggs could be
Maybe.
in there. Aiden Hutchinson.
for sure.
Trevor Lawrence.
No, no.
Christian McCaffrey.
Where did he come back?
Maybe.
Who? From being
Lawrence.
shit.
No, he took that big hit and missed the last 4 games.
And Dak Prescott.
I like Diggs or McCaffrey. Honestly,
It
honestly,
depends how much
Diggs.
other shit they give
Diggs,
McCaffrey.
man.
But
Diggs was left for dead.
Did Diggs not finish as a top 12? Like he was
McCaffrey
a number one option on a team going to the Super Bowl.
McCaffrey had the best year, but you want to know what it is? I feel like with McCaffrey, it's hard to give him comeback player of the year because he has one of
he's
two
had
things.
like 3 of them
He's
already.
either really good or he blows out his leg.
Yeah.
So like, if you're gonna give it to somebody else, I think Diggs is probably pretty deserving of it, just because I don't think anybody thought he would come back.
Okay.
Coach of the year,
Fuck.
Mike McDonald.
Mike McDonald.
Liam Cohen, Ben Johnson.
Liam Cohen's for sure on the list. Ben Johnson
Yeah.
is on the list, but I think there's a lot of glamour to that one.
Per usual, Kyle Shanahan's on the list.
No,
Jesus Christ.
no.
Mike McDonald and Mike Vrabel.
I'd say it's either McDonald or Grable.
I think it's
They-
McDonald.
They both took teams
I
that
think-
were.
I think it's
Hold on. They both took basement dwellers
Mm-hmm.
and fucking went straight up the ladder.
Remember, the postseason isn't involved in these awards.
Right.
This is
Correct.
regular season. I think if we're looking at the regular season, there's a shot for Liam Cohen. A shot. There's a shot. I wouldn't give it to him. I'd put him probably fourth here or third because I think Kyle Shanahan's at the bottom. To me, it's Mike McDonald. To me, it's he wasn't even in question to even win the division and finish with the 1 seed. They won big game after big game against the
Yeah.
Rams, the Niners. And I'm looking at that, and I think that team embodies him. He's also with Vrabel. I think they're the only 2 defensive guys on the list.
Yeah.
I think that matters. I think that counts. And I just think Mike McDonald, in 2 years, has turned Seattle into something that could be really special going forward.
You know
I
what?
agree.
I think this leads us into the talk about the Super Bowl because both of the coaches are up for this award. What's the bigger surprise? Who are you more surprised to see?
I'm going to be honest
because
with you.
none of us picked these teams.
Patriots.
Who are you
The
more
Patriots.
surprised?
Patriots.
New
I
England.
said the NFC North winner was going to the Super Bowl. It happened to be Seattle, who I didn't pick, but I understand why they're there. The Patriots, I thought they'd be good. I thought Vrabel would thrive at some point. I did not think Drake May would be this good. I did not think Stephon Diggs would bounce back this quick. I did not think they would thrive as much as they did when Will Campbell was out of the lineup. I did not.
Yeah, they
think
kept
their
winning ball
defense-
games. They didn't miss a beat.
I didn't think their defense would be this elite. It's absolute bullshit because that town is walking around with so much entitlement as always. And it's like, okay, you backed into this one, but credit to you. It's a well-run organization. That guy gets what he
well-coached
wants.
team.
And it's I don't know how the Titans bungled everything they bungled with Mike Vrabel.
100%.
Because he did.
I'm still
They
wondering
went
why
to
he
the
lost
championship
his
game, right?
job there.
The Titans went to the championship
Correct.
game, did they not?
Yes, I believe they lost to the Patriots.
It's the woman. It's Amy Adams Strunk, whatever her name is. She completely bungled that whole thing, and they're like still firing coaches and GMs, and they still can't get it right.
Yeah.
And you had Vrabel, and all he wanted was more power and more conduciveness between him and his GM. Just give it to him.
Oh, they
just
lost
give it
to
to
They
him
lost to the Chiefs in 2019.
in the championship game, right? In Kansas City, by the way.
Correct.
Yeah, that's. I'm not as shocked about the Patriots' rise because I knew it would come eventually. I didn't think it would come this quick. Credit to Vrabel. I am shocked that Mike McDonald in year 2, who really last year, like they fell off in the second half of the year. They choked everything away in the second half of the year. In year 2, he's got
they were
this
they
team
were
there.
playing as their quarterback was taking them last year.
Fair. Also, this is I'm derailing everything, and we just have so many people in the chat, and I wanna capitalize on it. The unwanted something, I can't see his full name. Unwanted Hemorrhoid Podcast 2.0. Welcome to the pod. He's been popping off. He's clearly a Seahawks fan. He made a comment in here. All I'm saying is Minnesota is sick. Question to you guys. Are we giving Kevin O'Connell too much credit? Because I don't want to say that Sam Darnold is having a better year than last year, but Sam Darnold's going to a Super Bowl this year with Mike McDonald
I
and
would
Clint
say he's
Kubiak.
having a better year.
Sam Darnold.
You'd say he's having a better year.
Yeah.
So.
Sam Darnold single-handedly was the reason for the GM in Minnesota getting fired. Because he fumbled that so badly. Like, your team goes 15-2. You say, you know what, we're going to let the quarterback that got, or would they go 14-3 last year?
No, it's 15-2. They finished with the same record as the Lions. Their only 2 losses were to the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
That's it.
Your team goes 15-2. You have a quarterback that nobody else liked. He played a nice season. You throw him out, bring in a rookie. At the end of the day,
I still think that Minnesota fucked up. They should have brought him back, run it back, and let McCarthy learn a little more.
That's it.
Because he's clearly not ready.
They didn't mess up going with McCarthy. They messed up rushing the McCarthy
Correct.
timeline. But
Correct.
every team, like I said,
Is
and it goes back to your point,
Yep.
you need the rookie quarterback or the quarterback on a cheap deal. Like Sam Darnold is on a cheaper deal. He wasn't getting $50 million,
I think
right?
he's a $30 million
He's still
guy.
technically on a cheaper deal, which means Seattle can make this thing work until Darnold starts asking for more money, you know? And yes, I am
It's sort of like what we're doing here, but we're not doing anything beyond that.
No, we have a man. Rightfully so. Jared Goff is paid what he is because he's a very good quarterback. But we're not. We were doing that eventually. We had him on a
we're
deal.
in that
but-
same boat. We're in that same boat. I feel that way.
What?
You don't have the guy to succeed him.
You don't think I-
He's not on the fucking roster,
I'm not worried
so-
yet. I'm not worried about that part yet.
Well, yeah, you got a couple more years with Goff to try to get there. The problem is that you're going to be able to improve where it needs to be done. That's the problem.
yeah. So Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield both make the same money, and
That's crazy,
They're
no?
right above Justin Fields and Daniel Jones
Who would you rather have,
gotta be
Sam Darnold or
kidding me,
Baker
dude.
Mayfield?
right now.
Hey, Danny Ballgame had a good
I
year.
mean, it's Baker
Hey,
Mayfield. Healthy
hey,
Baker Mayfield's better.
did Danny Ballgame till he got killed deserve maybe a little shout out for comeback player of the year? I think so.
Well, he didn't make it halfway through the year, dude.
What do you mean? Yeah, he did.
Well, he died in like week 8.
No, he didn't. He died in like week 12. didn't he?
Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Week 12? When did he go down? Anybody know?
I don't know.
But their start, the Colts' start, deserved a little recognition there. Danny Ballgame. I don't think anybody expected them.
What's his name play?
Who? Welcome to the show, by the way.
Rivers.
Well, they had who
One
else? They
game,
had a bunch of
2
other
games.
bums in there before
they?
Rivers. The only reason they brought Rivers in was to try and make the playoffs. Let me see. I'm checking right now.
I thought he
I
died in
can't
like week
remember another
13,
bum in
14.
What,
12.
who
12 or
else
13, no?
Who?
When Jones went out with the ruptured Achilles.
He is the last game he played in. He got injured at Jacksonville on December 7th.
What week? 14? 13?
13. He
There you
died
go.
early in week 13.
That's what I said. Halfway through the season, he fucking he deserved a little props for how good they were playing. No?
I mean, yeah, but
I
there's no
You
they
kinda get what I'm
they
saying?
fell off so hard. Like
yeah, well,
you know,
you lose your quarterback that way. He didn't just break one leg; he broke both legs. I mean,
yeah, that's not wrong. Okay,
he did. He had a fractured bone in one leg, and then he tore his Achilles in the other.
as far as the game goes, all right. As far as the game goes, what are your keys for both teams to win this game? Like, what needs to happen in order for both teams to win this game? Like, from a Patriots perspective and a Seahawks perspective, there has to be keys for each side, and I know that they're different.
I'll make it easy.
Go.
Seattle needs to continue to run the ball well, which is how they've
Correct.
gone on this run that they're on. They need to continue. You don't want Sam Darnold making throws down in the fourth.
You don't want him throwing 40 times a game.
No,
either.
you definitely don't want that. So it's as easy as they just need to keep the ball on the ground and do it effectively. And then it's the exact opposite offensively for the Patriots. Those Patriots receivers need to continue to play out of their gourd, and they need to get a lead
need to
early
get open.
and play fast. They need to
Yeah.
play as fast as hell with Drake May, and I'm expecting a lot of digs, a lot of booty, and a lot of Henry in this
Nothing
game.
better than a lot of booty.
A lot of Henry in this game. I think Hunter Henry could completely blow the doors off this game. That's my guy. That's my my dark horse as an offensive player in this game. Defensively, it's exactly what you said. Seattle's the new Legion of Boom, Emanwari and all them. You don't want Drake May to beat you. You want to keep them in third and not manageable, third and long situations. So Drake May is prone to making a bad throw, and he's made some bad throws in the playoffs. He wasn't 100% a couple weeks ago against Denver. That's my 2 cents. And honestly, the Chargers kind of had him on the ropes, did they not?
He was beat up. He was beat up after that Chargers.
For sure. And Seattle's got a
Physically,
defense
he
that
got
can
beat
you
up in that Chargers game.
Defensively, if you're the Patriots, you got to lock down Jackson Smith and Jigma. The chess match between JSN and Christian Gonzalez is going to be fun as hell. And if Christian Gonzalez comes out on the right end of that deal,
they got a chance to win.
They got a chance to win.
So, with that said, what's your gut telling you is going to happen? Like, truly, what's your gut telling you is going to happen?
I don't know.
You had to pick it. Who are you picking?
Who are you picking?
So, I guess I'm on an island by myself here because watching both of these teams through the playoffs, I don't think that New England can keep pace. I just don't. I don't think they're going to be able to score on Seattle's defense at will. I don't think offensively they have the weapons that Seattle does. Like, I just don't. I think New England is outmatched. New England is especially outmatched in the trenches. I just do. Like, Seattle's offensive line has looked great through the playoffs. Their defense is, we touted Houston so heavily until they just got exposed. And I think Seattle would be, if we sat here and talked about Houston was a Super Bowl defense, Seattle's just as good. Seattle's playing at the same level right now. I don't think this game's going to be close in my heart of hearts. I don't. I've tried to convince myself that it's going to be. I can't. I can't convince myself that this game's only a 4.5-point game. I think Seattle runs away with it. I do. If Darnold doesn't choke on applesauce, if Darnold does not have a complete choke job, there's no reason why they should win this game, right? And the other thing is, Seattle, if Drake May makes a mistake, Seattle's going to capitalize on it. Their defense is just too good. I think they're outmatched as far as weapons go, and I think Seattle wins the game in the trenches. I think Seattle wins big. I would take Seattle realistically -9.5. I think they're at least 10 points better. The over-under, it's again, are we going to get 6 touchdowns out of this game? Are we going to get 6 or 7 touchdowns out of this game? I don't think so.
I think so.
I think
you could probably get 6.
I think New England's going to
No, I don't think we get 6.
offensively really. I
don't.
think New England's going to look substandard. I'm going to take the under too.
What's the over-under?
45.5.
I'm going Seattle 21-16. I think that it's going to be. I actually do think it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be a blowout because both of these teams go as their defenses do. I think they play through their defense. And I agree, New England is going to ultimately come up. The Patriots are going to ultimately come up short with scoring the amount of points that Seattle can generate at will. Because I don't know if Seattle's some rock star team offensively like we think they are.
They're not.
But the reason we do think they are is because when they need to score at will and when they need to get a timely score, they were able to do it. They were able to do it against the Niners. They were able to do it against the Rams twice this year in the last 2 months. And I think that Seattle is going to have – they're going to have the necessary – like if they need – who do you trust more with the ball late? And I don't mean Drake May or Sam Darnold. I mean Seattle's offense or New England's offense.
I trust Kenneth Walker and JSN.
I see a scenario where New England's going to be driving to end the game with 4 or 5 minutes ago, and they're not going to be able to come up with enough to get the job done. That's what I think. And it's not because they're not good enough. I just think their main pieces are not going to be skilled enough to go against Seattle's very seasoned defensive front.
And
That's my 2 cents.
Klusk in the chat right now, he says Drake May has 2 interceptions, 6 fumbles, and 15 sacks in his last 3 games. Yeah, that's because he's played the best defenses he's played all year. He's played the best. The only reason Houston comes out short in that game is because of Stroud's performance. Because Houston's defense was that good. It's just, I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there. The Unwanted Hemorrhoid said, are we not going to talk about how poised and comfortable Mike McDonald is on the field? Honestly, I thought that was going in a different direction. When he asked,
I don't know.
I thought he
what
was
were
gonna-
you expecting?
I thought he was going to ask how poised and comfortable Sam Darnold looked. I thought that was going in a
that's
different
his
direction.
boy.
I'm not here to just sit here and glaze. And a Michigan guy, by the way, and this guy comes from the Harbaugh coaching tree. I'm not here to sit and glaze Mike McDonald. If you want to glaze anybody, you glaze John Schneider, who's arguably one of the best, if not the best, general managers in football. He's built. Did he build the 2006 team too? I don't think he did, but.
And the other thing, Seattle's only allowed, I think I just saw somebody talk about it in here. Seattle's only allowed 13.5 points per game over the last 2 months, and that's with playing the Rams twice.
Yep.
I just don't think New England has the power. They don't have the firepower. What do you think? Everybody else gave their full
He
thing.
didn't build the 2016, but he was in Seattle a long time ago, and this is his 3rd Seahawks team that's going to the Super Bowl, and I think that's extremely impressive. That's one of the best GMs in football. Mike McDonald is clearly one of the better coaches in football. He's great, but this is a masterclass in roster building. That is why Seattle is where they are. And who knows, maybe over the last 4 or 5 years, if you plug and play someone better than Geno Smith, they might have gotten here sooner because they had some pretty competitive teams that did well.
Yeah.
And Russ brought him down, or Geno Smith didn't play as well as he could have.
Correct.
As soon as he plugs in Darnold, which is Schneider, that's Schneider that signed Darnold, things work out. So credit to him and their offensive staff who see it. Sayonara, Clint Kubiak. He's heading to, where's he going?
Is he going to Arizona?
No, Arizona's Mike LaFleur.
Then it's the Raiders.
Oh, Raiders. He's going to the Raiders.
I got a question about that too later. But anyway, I'm taking New England. Taking New England to upset them.
But
In a very close, low-scoring game. I'm taking the under also. And I'm taking New England to win this game. Pull
Why?
it out. I just think that Vrabel has the experience when it comes to Super Bowls and getting his team ready. He knows what it takes to be in that position. So I just think if he can instill that onto his team, I think he'll be in the driver's seat. A little more experience than Mike McDonald. I like the experience factor when it comes to that, and I think that could be a key element to this game. Is Vrabel's been there, been in those games, been through all that. He knows what it takes to prepare for that. That's the reason why I'm saying that. Not because they're a better team, because I don't think they are. I just think that coaching and having your guys ready, I think Vrabel's going to do that.
you just think that they're that lucky.
Yes, I do. Wow. Yeah.
Okay, Bruce.
The
let's
like
hear-
of the Irish.
Let's hear
right,
it, Bruce.
Give me New England.
Why? I want you to explain. You haven't explained
Dude.
your picks all year.
I don't need to.
Yeah, you do.
Because your numbers don't do shit to me. Because I watch football and I'm gonna watch the New England Patriots actually tear the Seahawks to shreds.
Yes, but what
I
makes you
don't
think
need
that?
to give you examples. My examples are watch the season, dude. Watch football. That's all I need to give you. Don't give me your 15 interceptions, your sacks, blah blah blah. I don't give a shit. When that timer hits, all bets are off.
I think that we should make a friendly wager. If you're so confident in Drake May and the New England Patriots.
But I can't give you the real reason why I think that is. But
What? Just saying.
Robert Kraft's got some crafty friends.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Oh,
You wanna open that up? I'm all ears.
Netanyahu wants the Patriots to win the national Super Bowl. It's all BB Netanyahu. User 8134-311-761907 said,
8675309.
this is I'm guessing this is to Bruce. If you watch the film, you would know that the Seahawks will beat the Patriots 31-13. The Patriots won't score 2 touchdowns.
All right, user 813-431-761907. Make sure you come back next week. Place the bet right now if your state has betting, and I want you to post that ticket, and I want you to peg that score of 13-13, and I want you to parlay it with Patriots won't score 2 TDs. And I want you to give us a call if you're so sure.
You know what? As fucked up as it is, I don't hate that. Like, that's what I see. When I look at these two teams, that's what I see.
I like the Patriots 13 part. I don't love the Seattle 31 part.
Seattle, I think they sneak another one in late.
Like I could totally empathize with I echo the Patriots might not score 2 touchdowns. I feel that. That being said, I don't know if Seattle's just going to go and rip 4 touchdowns on the Patriots defense. I don't see that happening.
It's just New England Shake whatever just said this has some weird similarities between the last Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl. Did you see they asked Sam Darnold at Media Day if
he's going to throw a pass at the fucking 1 yard line?
If they called in a pass play at the 1 yard line, what he would do, and he covered for Pete Carroll just perfectly. He's like, well, I think it would depend if we had a timeout or not. If we didn't have a timeout, then I would have thrown the ball.
Dude, they also asked him if he listens to fucking Bad Bunny. Nobody gives a shit what those.
Sorry?
I don't think there's a lot of people that don't speak Spanish that are listening. Do your daughters listen to Bad Bunny?
I have no idea.
Do you listen to Bad Bunny?
You're probably one of the only people in the
gonna
country
be
that
God-
can translate.
I'm going to be
halftime show.
the God
Fuck,
honest
he
truth
cares.
with you. When they said Bad Bunny, I didn't know what the fuck that was. I didn't know it was. And then I seen some little Latino dude with a dress on, and I was like, I've seen Bad Bunny for years.
Oh yeah.
Seen a lot of Latino dudes with dresses on.
I know where you're going with this one. Shout out to what was his name?
I was in Guadalajara, Mexico about 30 years ago, and beautiful place. It's absolutely beautiful there. But they have 3 major bars in that city that are just transvestite bars. And I've seen some of the most beautiful women you've ever seen in your life. And they weren't women. Anyway.
Oh, Bruce just got so long-faced back there behind that because he knows the shadow ban's about to go into effect. 100%. That's why Bruce
we
is
just
looking.
lost everybody.
But that's okay.
What do you
It's
mean
okay,
we
'cause we're
lost?
pretty
We
much
didn't
done.
lose nobody. I see it up there.
It's okay. We pretty much
we
did what we had to do
we
here.
lost like 30 people. But
Just telling the story, dude. Listen, you all want to hear some life experiences, because you guys, your life experience is on your phone. And when it's real life, it'll slap
I'm
you right
sorry.
in the face.
I don't think I could chalk up a good experience for me being in one of 3 bars in Guadalajara filled with transvestites.
I didn't say I was at one of those bars. I said there's 3 major bars there.
You started it out by saying I was in Guadalajara 30
Correct.
years ago,
Correct.
which leads me to believe that you were at the.
No, I was with a friend in Guadalajara at his house, learning the
Best
culture.
hot dog of your life.
Learning the culture and everything.
Welcome to Tipped
And
Clits.
yeah. It's a absolutely gorgeous place.
Anyways,
Hey, and I'll tell you this right now. You go there, they have the most beautiful women in the world in that city, and that they're fucking known for it. I'm telling you, knock down, drag out, unbelievable.
Can I?
looking women there?
I hate to change course here. Heads or tails?
For
Heads or tails?
heads.
what do you?
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
God, we're fucked. I'm 50-50 split. I do it every year.
Anyway,
I'm 4 for
I'm always
5 in my
tails.
last 5 years on the
Always
coin toss.
tails.
What color is the Gatorade?
Blue.
I don't fucking know, dude.
What was
Urine?
what was-
Yellow?
Do we know what it was last year?
Urine yellow.
Doesn't matter what it was last year. What is it this year?
It does matter. They're not going to repeat it. You think?
You never know. They have repeated before.
I'm going to go with.
Seahawk yellow.
We're on the same page. My 2, it's tails and orange. I'm going tails and orange.
There you go.
Tails and orange. Yeah, and then I know
Think
I
of
saw
their logo for the Super Bowl.
I saw on Twitter, and I have to pick up. I have to look into those a little bit more. But we're gonna post some. We're gonna post some of the more crazy prop bets on there. There we go. Klusk agrees with us. Tails orange. That's it. We're riding tails and orange all the way. Tails and orange all the way. What else? Anybody have anything else to add about this year's Super Bowl? What about the commercials? Are we pumped for the commercials at least?
They haven't been good the past couple of years.
I know.
Yeah,
They've
I'm
been a
not.
big letdown.
I don't know. I usually
gonna be
cook.
all
Usually
AI
cook my
too?
way through it. Probably.
It's go-
I like when I'm sitting down, I sit there and watch them. Something that I've been doing, by the way, and this is a tip for all of TikTok that could see this. I purchased an HD antenna. Did I tell you to do that already or no?
You did. You did say this.
I bought an HD antenna, and they're in 4K, so it's fine. And I've been getting all of my anything over the radio waves. I've been getting that, and it's 30 seconds almost faster than streaming it a lot of the time.
That's crazy.
It's significantly faster. It's better quality a lot of the time because it doesn't have to buffer.
Right.
And usually I score with that.
So the antenna, you use that instead of cable?
When I don't I'm a cord cutter, so everything I do I stream, and I have a
Right.
direct TV stream, so I have cable.
Okay.
But when something is on 2 or 4 or 7 or
Okay.
62, only sports is the only time I do it. I use the antenna every time,
Okay.
and I get it quicker. Like I could see the finish of a game quicker. 'Cause
Really?
I was comparing, especially I have Paramount Plus. I was comparing the AFC Championship on Paramount Plus.
Paramount's
To
the
62?
worst fucking station.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's
worst.
faster than Peacock. Anything I watch
Yeah.
on Channel 4 is faster on the TV than it is on Peacock.
Isn't this a shame that you have to watch TV, you have to have some kind of motherfucking cable?
Don't worry. It's all
Cable.
gonna go
Hold on.
back to one.
You got to have some kind of cable thing. You can't even watch football on the regular TV stations anymore. You either got to have Amazon or Peacock or this or that. That is just ridiculous, and everything's headed to that way. It's just ridiculous.
I just pulled up the list of companies that have commercials.
Yeah.
So there's only a few that have been released. Michelob so far, Pepsi. Pepsi's using the Coca-Cola bear. Hellman's. Hellman's is
Mayonnaise.
gonna have.
They
Yeah.
release half the shit
I'm
before they.
I'm
have
excited for
air.
whatever the mayonnaise commercial looks like, and then Instacart and Squarespace. Nobody cares about. I'm pumped for the mayonnaise commercial.
I heard the most interesting man in the world's coming back from Dos Equis.
I guess Tom Brady's supposed to be in that too.
Is he the most interesting man in the world?
He might be.
Are you fucking serious?
He might be. What?
You guys ever see the movie Escape from L.A. with Kurt Russell?
Yes, I have.
I know you have.
Snake Plissken.
Snake Plissken, yeah. Do you remember the Surgeon General when they're going to it's this guy whose face is all mangled from all the
Correct.
plastic surgery?
Correct.
That's what Tom Brady's face is starting to look like.
Did you see the original one, Escape from New
Escape
York?
from New York, I like Escape from LA. I've seen them both, of course,
Okay.
but Escape from LA is like a classic movie.
Listen, the last person I wanted to see was Peter Fonda. Peter Fonda's in the one Escape from L.A., and I just thought it was dog shit.
Is he the president, Peter Fonda? No.
No, he's just a hippie. That's what he is.
Anyway,
Nice.
Are we?
Was. Sorry.
Do you have anything
R.I.P..
to add?
I'm sorry?
Do you have anything to add?
Well, excited for this to be over.
Why?
Just because I am. I'm footballed out.
There is
footballed
there is
out.
some football atrophy this year with this Super Bowl.
When you don't have a dog in the race, you're
Yeah.
footballed out.
That's
Yeah.
exactly it.
When my dog didn't make the playoffs, I was footballed out.
Oh, so you're admitting that your dog is Patrick Mahomes?
No. When the Lions lost,
You didn't
I
care.
didn't have
if the
a, I
Lions
didn't
made
have
it
a
or not.
fucking horse in the race.
You were upset that Mahomes didn't make it, and
Jesus
then
Christ,
when Jalen
really?
Hurts got eliminated in
Here
the
we go.
first round, you were distraught about that.
Well, guess what? You haven't had one since Brady left.
You're right.
so-
New England shakeup asked, "What are your Super Bowl MVP picks?"
My Super Bowl MVP pick?
What are you gonna say? Fucking Harold Landry,
No, I'm not going to say that.
Vermondre Stevenson.
I actually like Zolo's pick. I think
Jackson.
Hunter Henry could shred that defense and become the Super
Has
Bowl
a
MVP.
tight end ever won Super Bowl MVP?
Two touchdowns will put him as a MVP candidate.
Let me know when you get the answer because I want to see if I can think of one first.
I have the answer.
It has it happened?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Jackson Smith
The
and
only one I
Jigba
was
for
gonna say was
Seattle.
Gronk.
Jackson Smith and Jigba for Seattle, and then Drake May for New England.
Yeah,
Bruce, you have a pick?
It'll be a quarterback. Hunter Henry's not sexy enough to win the
Phil
award.
said.
I'm going to go with one that nobody's going to expect. I'm going to go Kenneth Walker, and it solidifies his spot in Seattle. Can't get rid of the legend. If he becomes a legend, you can't get rid of him. Oh, he's asking if Christian Gonzalez could win Super Bowl MVP. There, I don't give it to
I would like to see a defensive
hold
guy
on.
fucking win it.
Hold on, I can answer the DB question. I think I can answer the DB question.
Hold on.
Who was the MVP for Seattle when they won? Was it Bobby Wagner who was the MVP for Seattle when they won it the first time? I know the DB answer to the question though.
10. There's been 10 defensive players who have won Super
The
Bowl.
last DB I think was 2003. It was Dexter Jackson from Tampa Bay. I think.
He did win it. There's been 2 since then.
DBs. Name the teams.
The Broncos.
Ronald
Champ
Darby. Ronald Darby? No.
No.
Broncos. No. Oh, you're talking about that was it was Von
Khalid.
Miller. It was
Khalid.
Von Miller, but I'm talking
Von
to DB.
Miller.
I'm talking to DB.
Oh, DB.
And then who's the other defensive player? What team?
Okay. Seahawks.
Was it Bobby Wagner?
No.
It was a linebacker. 7th rounder. Just say it.
Malcolm Smith.
Malcolm Smith.
Then it was Dexter Jackson. Ray Lewis.
Dexter Jackson was the last defensive back though to
Yeah.
do it.
Prior to Ray Lewis, it was Larry Brown in Super Bowl 30.
Oh, the Raiders.
Jesus.
Prior to that, it was Richard Dent in Super Bowl 20.
There you go. 85
So we get one
Bears.
every 10 years. Guess
Yeah,
what?
85
Von Miller
Bears.
won in 50.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time it was there too.
Randy White, Super Bowl 12 co-MVP with Harvey Marvin.
I was gonna say 40 was Heinz Ward if I recall. So that was here. So 40 would have been an offensive player.
This was 35. It went from 35, 37, and XLV. I don't know. That's too many numbers. 48. So there's a pretty big stretch there that where no defensive guys won. But yes,
I would love to see a defensive guy win a Super Bowl MVP.
Could happen this year.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a bad game. I'm shocked when the Rams and the Patriots played the Jared Goff Super Bowl when the Rams scored like 6 points or 9 points. I'm shocked the defensive player didn't win that one. Who was it? Was it Gronk? Oh no, that
no,
wouldn't
I
answer the
think
tight end
was
question.
that had to be Brady.
Edelman? Was it Edelman?
MVP Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
That was the Edelman one. Did Edelman win 2?
No.
No. I thought he did. He
only
win
won
the
one-
Atlanta
one
one or
Super
no?
Bowl MVP.
No, they
No,
gave
it
that.
was
no.
the Rams one.
They gave it to Brady. I mean,
They scored
Jesus.
like 13 points and won or something like that. It was one of the last bad Super Bowls. There was a point where every other year it was bad. So it was a really good year and then a really bad year. The last couple have been good because the Chiefs played to their opponents.
Last year was awful.
No, it was good last year. Oh no,
that was
last
a
year
good
was
game.
bad. Last year was really bad.
That was a fucking blow.
2 years ago it was good, and then the year
Yeah.
before that it was good.
Yeah.
But yes, last year was horrible.
Right.
Last year was horrible. It wasn't even worth watching.
Well, they just dominated.
Which means we're due for a good Super Bowl
for a
this year.
good Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be dog shit, personally.
Okay.
Hey, Bruce,
Yeah.
do you have anything to add?
Nope.
Zola?
I don't.
Uncle Sam? He's so fucking stupid.
I'm gonna hit Bruce's weed pen and go home.
Hey, bud. Thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of the Tip Balls Podcast. Make sure to follow our socials, Instagram and Twitter at Tip Balls, TikTok at Tip Balls Podcast. If you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple Music, you can watch us on YouTube. Remember to click subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified when we go live. We'll be back next week to see who won the Super Bowl. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the weekend. See you later. Bye.